Alright, so we're gonna try this again. I've recorded this video twice in a row, 30 minutes straight, and it didn't record the video. So we've got a backup plan, so hopefully this time it works. Alright, so I've done tutorials for the first 3 characters, and next up is GLACIUS. So first thing is picking his stage is up and quick punch. Alright, so the very first special move that I normally show are projectiles, and GLACIUS is no different. He's got your standard issue quarter circle forward punch. So you can use any punch. Quick punch is slower, medium punch is a little faster, and fierce punch is the fastest. Once I get to the combo breaker, I'll show you an even faster version, but that'll be for later. Another move he's got that I want to go ahead and do now, it's not really a special move, but if you keep pressing quick punch, his the range on his punch gets a lot longer. So this doesn't do chip damage or anything, so that's why I don't really consider it a special move, but it is a unique move that he has. So next up is the ice pick. You rotate to down back and press quick punch. It's got some really good range. They've pretty much nerfed this move every Killer Instinct, so KI2 doesn't have the same speed or range, and then KI3 the range is like really stubby, but very cool move. But it's only on quick punch, so there's no medium punch or fierce punch version. Next up is this shoulder attack, and this is charge back, press forward and punch, and you can use any punch, and it's your typical sort of thing where quick punch is the shortest range, medium's a little further, and then fierce punch is full screen on a stage like this. Now if we're on like a rooftop stage or a bridge or something like that, he's only going to go that same distance. It's not like Jago's wind kick where it's going to cover the whole screen. So now all 3 of these are openers, so they all have autos, and I'm going to go ahead and show those, and then I want to talk a little bit more about the quick punch version. So alright, your autos with quick punch are going to be medium punch and fierce kick. We'll show the fierce kick one here. Alright, off of medium punch you've got medium punch and fierce punch, and then off of the fierce punch version you have medium punch and quick punch. Now you might notice that all 3 of those use medium punch, and you're going to see this a lot. Like a lot of stuff with GLACIUS involves medium punch. So if you're fighting GLACIUS and you've got nothing else to go on as far as combo breakers, like you're not good at recognizing the autos or anything like that, and you just had to guess, like you're best putting your money on doing a quick punch breaker. I'll get into the breakers a little bit later, but I just wanted to mention that now. Okay, so the quick punch shoulder is kind of weird because it has a double attack. You see, he just did it twice. So this isn't 100% consistent, but most of the time you'll get times where it doesn't work, but if you hold forward you'll get it. You see right there it didn't do it, but yeah, if you charge back, press and hold forward, a lot of times you'll get a double. Now why would you want to use a double, and why wouldn't you? So the only real purpose I see in having the double is that combos, in order for you to do a combo ender, you have to have at least 2 hits. So this could be 1-2, and then you can go straight into an ender, which I'm gonna cover the enders in just a minute. But so that could be a reason why maybe you'd want it. But honestly, if you're trying to get the most hits or anything like that, you're not going to want to do this. Even though it's an extra hit, the problem with it is that as soon as you do the first auto, the combo drops. So alright, so let's say for whatever reason, like I don't really use the quick punch shoulder, it's got less range, so I just pretty much stick with fierce or medium depending on which autos I want to do. But let's just say for whatever reason you like the quick punch version, but you get that sometimes on accident and you don't want it to happen. The thing you can do to make sure it doesn't happen is keep holding quick punch, or be holding any other button. As long as you're holding a button, like, it doesn't matter if you hold forward or not, like, the double's not going to come out. Now, honestly, I don't really know if this is even an intended move or if it's a glitch. I really don't. It's such a, yeah, it's kind of weird, but it's there. But that's a way to ensure that you don't get it. And it, you know, if you really want it all the time, it's like, just hold forward. Sometimes it'll happen, sometimes it won't. But yeah, so I just want to point that out. Next up is going to be liquid eyes, and this is a little bit complicated, but it was the same thing in the KI2 GLACIUS video. I had like this whole section just based on this. It's not as complex in this one, but so quarter circle forward, any kick. Now the quick kick version I'm gonna have to talk about a little bit more, but essentially it's a teleport. The medium kick version is an opener. That's why you see that it kept the opponent grounded. And then the fierce kick version is a hard knockdown. All right, the teleport is another kind of inconsistent thing. So it is possible to get a double teleport without like entering the move twice. Normally you can get it to happen if you keep holding forward, but it's not 100%. So we'll try to show some examples, see if it'll do it or won't do it. So there it didn't. There it didn't. I'll just keep trying it. There it happened. Okay. So honestly, so I started playing this when this was brand new, right? It was 94. It showed up in the arcades. I started playing it. GLACIUS was, he was like the second character I even picked, and he became one of my favorites along with Chief Thunder and Orchid. But anyway, I like the whole cast, but this whole time playing the game, like, I've never found the perfect consistent thing for this move. Okay, so like right now you see him holding forward, and that time it worked. I would think it's all kind of things like, oh, well, if the opponent's back is to the wall, it always works, right? Oh, it's, yeah. And then you'll get a time where that won't happen. So let me tell you some ways to be consistent with it and to consistently not get it if you don't want it, right? Because that's really frustrating, where you literally just want to teleport and he goes right back where he came from. So, all right, if you definitely for sure, for whatever reason, want to do a double teleport, which I do that a lot with Spinal, but his is really quick, but you can input it twice. So whenever you do a teleport, you can do a special move as you're reappearing on the other side. So you could just keep doing teleports, okay? So that's a way to consistently get it if you really wanted it. If you want to make sure that you don't do a double teleport, just keep holding quick kick. I've never had it where this doesn't work. So because I was having this happen a lot. I was getting that double like a whole lot, and it was a little frustrating. So I figured that out. So if you hold quick kick, or just like the other one, if you're holding something else, like even though I'm holding forward right now, it's not gonna do it. All right, so when you do a teleport, yeah, you can do special moves on the other side, like as soon as you appear. So there, the fireball. See, I got the double, right? I didn't hold quick kick. Hold quick kick. Get the ice pick. You could do the shoulder. Timing's a little tricky, right? You gotta wait till you start to appear on the other side, and you can also do the medium kick, which is an opener, which the autos for that, right? This is an opener. The medium kick version, it's you press either of the other kicks. So you come in with medium kick, and you can press quick kick, or you can press fierce kick. All right. Now, with the medium kick and the fierce kick uppercuts, you can convert one into the other. So what I mean is, if I start with a medium kick, before it reaches the opponent, if I do the fierce kick version, I'll go to the other side and do that. So there's medium kick and then fierce kick. Okay. Now the second input that you do, it doesn't matter which direction you rotate. So I'm gonna rotate to the right with medium kick, and then rotate to the right with fierce kick. And you see I'll pop up on the other side. This time I'm going to rotate to the right with medium kick, but then rotate to the left with fierce kick. Now you can do the same by flipping it. You can start with fierce kick and then go into medium kick. So that's a way to side swap and go straight into a combo. There's also a glitch with this where if you start with the fierce and convert it to a medium, but it misses the opponent, like they don't even block it, then the next time, if you do a fierce version, it'll instantly pop up on the other side. So I'll just show you. You can launch somebody, do fierce, medium, and now when I do fierce, you see I pop up on the other side like that. All right, let's talk about combo breaker. So your combo breakers, I mentioned this stuff in the basic tutorial, so check that out if you're wondering about how this stuff works. But essentially you'll press the strength to the left of whatever the opponent's doing. So GLACIUS's combo breaker is back forward punch. You don't have to charge it, you just back forward. So I'm gonna be doing medium attacks. So I will move to the left and press quick. So yeah, once you've done a combo breaker, you can see his meter up there is blinking. So what that does is it enhances your juggles and also gives him an enhanced fireball. So when I was showing you the fastest fireball, quarter circle forward, fierce punch, that's it right there. Now if you've got that blinking light, if you hold quick punch, rotate and release, you'll see it's like a lot faster and it's a hard knockdown too. And you can do this up to 3 times and then you'll see that white bar's gone away. Alright, so GLACIUS's juggle. I'm going to show these inners in a minute, but if I just did a combo that popped them up, you would do quarter circle forward, fierce kick, and the timing was off there. Alright, so that's how you juggle. Now, if I had a combo breaker, again, now when I do the juggle, it'll hit 3 times instead of 1, but the timing's a little different. So when you have the enhanced version, GLACIUS does the uppercut a little sooner, so it can kind of throw you off a little bit, to be honest. But there's the 3-hit version. So yeah, it doesn't matter if you do the enhanced juggles or the special move that I was showing. You get 3. You know, you can mix and match any way you want, but you only get 3, and then that little bar goes away. So let's see what else. The air double. So when you do an air to air attack, so if somebody's jumping and I hit them, you can do forward back kick, and the strength that you hit is similar to like the way the combo breakers work. You just go to the left. So if I hit him with a fierce kick, I'm gonna do forward back medium kick. Well, hold up, he was dead. You see that? Or if I hit him with medium, I do forward back quick, and if I did quick, I do forward back fierce. Next up is his wake up. So whenever GLACIUS gets knocked down, which I can't do because I just took his health, but I can just sweep him. You just do your, that wasn't it. You do your quarter circle forward kick. I don't know why it's not working. Come on. There it is. It's also worth noting that that's an unblockable move. So if you knock GLACIUS down and you're standing right on him, you're gonna get hit by that. So definitely get out of the way. I don't think it's supposed to be that way, but me and a friend of mine figured that out playing online together. It's like, man, I'm hitting him with this like all the time, and yeah, turns out he was attempting to block it. You just can't. So you got to kind of like act like you're gonna be close and then get out of the way, let him miss it and sweep him or something. But yeah, I can't imagine that was by design. I feel like that's an oversight in the game, but I don't know, maybe it was intentional. Just seems weird. What else do I need to mention? I guess we'll just do enders. So I'm gonna start all the combos like this here. So you've got his ice pick, rotate the down back quick punch, and then you've got quarter circle forward with both fierce attacks and medium kick. So here's quarter circle forward, medium kick. Then you've got quarter circle forward, fierce kick. And then quarter circle forward, fierce punch. Alright, so of those 4 enders, it's I mean, you could debate about it, but the quarter circle forward fierce punch is going to be it's definitely got an advantage over the others. So if you're doing a combo that let's say you start a combo with a fierce attack or something, which you can do, right? I can do fierce and then go straight into a combo, but you see how it'll knock them down, right? Well, if you do this with other moves, if you hold the button that you're going to do an ender with, like I'm going to do that rotate forward fierce kick ender. If I hold the button, let go, it'll go ahead and come out, but you see it misses, right? And that's going to be the case with all of his enders except for the quarter circle forward fierce punch, because that move will hit a character that's in the air, and that'll be really handy when you do your ultra. So KI1 has this notorious glitch in it where once you pop somebody in the air, you can do their linker, which I didn't even show the linker, did I? So let me show the linker. Like I said, I've done this video twice already, and the video portion of it didn't record. So that'll happen once in a while, but not back to back. Anyway, so while you're in a combo, hold forward and press back medium punch. You see that little 2-hit where you got shoulder ice pick? That's the linker. Once you do the linker, you can do one of 3 autos. So he's got fierce kick, got medium punch. I'll show medium punch. There's medium punch, and then you've got quick punch. So it's your typical linker where you have 3 different autos and they're all different strengths, which helps with combo breakers, but he only has the one linker and it's medium punch. So if people are always doing long combos, that's why I say favor attempting a quick punch breaker, because he's got so much on medium punch. Like you can do this is all medium punch if you wanted to. Okay, medium punch, medium punch, medium punch. Now honestly, if you're playing somebody who plays a lot of KI, they're probably going to do stuff that's not even breakable. So like you got some dirty stuff you can do, but just in general, like if you just gotta guess, I would go with quick. Now I'm gonna show something just so that you're aware of it. Now I feel like with these old games, this is just my personal thing though, is like we all know there's busted stuff in these old games, and it's kind of like you have to try and play by a set of agreed rules, like, hey, this thing's really busted, let's not do that. But some people don't care, right? It's just they just want to win. So I would say, hey, don't do this, but if somebody's being a jerk, right, you'll understand how it's done. So all right, now in KI1 there's some instances where player 1 and player 2 sides act a little different, and I mentioned this in the TJ combo video. So some combos on player 1 side drop a little early, which in this case is a good thing for player 1. So I'm going to show this combo real quick. It's real simple. It's a medium shoulder, fierce auto, hold it, rotate and let go. Okay? And you see it does pretty good damage. It's like 45, something like that. Do it on player 2 side. Alright. Now, so that's all fine and dandy, but let me show you where player 1 and player 2 differ. If you put a slight delay on it, not too much to where the combo doesn't continue, but you'll see on player 2 side it worked the same. It was still 7-hit combo. Now watch when I put a delay on player 2 side. Look at that damage. That was one combo. He had 100% health. So what happens is you put a slight delay, the combo ends. So the game counter says, hey, that was a triple combo, but it didn't really end. It ended enough to say that combo was done, but you still have access to pulling off the ender. So you get not a 7-hit combo, but a 3-hit and a 4-hit. And because KI is really heavy on damage scaling, right? A normal 7-hit won't do nearly as much as a 3 and a 4. So watch player 2's health. I'm gonna do this combo. You'll see it starts off doing a lot of damage, and then slowly, like, the hits aren't really doing too much. Okay, so that's what's happening there, is that you're getting a triple, and then you get a super. So huge, crazy damage. So, like I say, don't do that. Like, just can we just play the game and have a good time? Yeah, but honestly, like, you're gonna find people in KI that are like in any other game that's been around for 20, 30 years. There's always gonna be people who's like, they'll use every dirty trick, every broken thing there is in the world. So just be aware of it. What else did I want to talk about before I get into the enders? Let me just show the finish moves. If I forgot something, I'll come back in and yeah, I'll add it at the end. So I'm like almost getting hoarse. I've done this too many times. All right, so the very first thing is the humiliation. So it's 4-4 back quick kick. Now the only requirement for it is that you're still on your first health bar. You don't have to have a perfect, right? You could still have 1 pixel left, but as long as you haven't made it to the second health bar, and you can do this from any distance. You could be across the map, you could be right next to him, it doesn't matter. Now, for the no mercies, aka fatalities, typically characters have 2. Riptor and GLACIUS actually have 3. So he's got back fierce kick. And this one you can do from any distance as well. Then his other 2 you do from the same distance. It's essentially like there's a player between the 2 of you there. So it's rotate forward, medium punch. And this reaction here is unique to GLACIUS. So everybody else kind of like freezes and falls over. Yeah, it's like a chrome. It sounds like metal when they land. It's not so much ice. So then you've got same distance and rotate back and medium kick. Now this one's not on the Super Nintendo version, but honestly, like, seeing how much unique animation there is there, it's understandable, right? They were basically having to trim off as many frames as they could to try and pack that game on a Super Nintendo cartridge, so it's understandable. Another thing I wanted to mention though is that with the teleport, if you are on a stage like this and you teleport, you pretty much end up right beside. Yeah, I got the double again. Alright, you end up right beside him. If you're right beside him, you end up 1 character distance away. Now, if you're on like a rooftop or a bridge, you end up 1 character away. Like, 1 character away is where you're supposed to end up, but if there's not enough room on the screen, you end up pretty much right beside him. So, the reason I'm pointing that out is because you can, well, if I can do it right. Hold on. Of course not. Finally. Of course I did it right the first time on the other 2 takes, but not this one. Yeah, essentially, if you don't screw it up 14 times in a row, you can you'll be in the right distance to just do that. So if you were all the way across the map, you could just teleport and do that. The thing is, you do have to wait a second as you're appearing. You can't do it instantly. Maybe that's what I was messing up, but yeah, it's like a slight delay there. But anyway, next up, let me show the ultimate and the ultra, and I figured out that I can just go PvP and it leaves you with 1 pixel of health so that I can actually do this. So alright, so while you're doing a combo, they have to be on their second health bar. It has to be at least flashing red. But while you're in a combo, quarter circle back quick punch. And there's a couple things. Make sure you don't rotate the down back, otherwise you'll do the ice pick ender. And the other thing is you have to wait until the auto's done. If you try to do it like during it, like you would a normal ender, that's what happens. So yeah, just wait until that last hit. Then his ultra is charge back, press forward, and fierce punch. So it's the same rules apply. It has to be second health bar, flashing red, be in a combo. There you go. Now you could do your standard juggle, right? You could do your quarter circle forward fierce kick, which was too late. You could do that, or you could do what I was talking about earlier, where you charge forward, press back medium punch. This basically preps up the ender, and as he's falling down, you can rotate forward. I missed, of course. You can catch the fierce punch. So I'm gonna show you real quick. This is one way to get my old highest ultra. It's just standard stuff: opener, auto, linker, auto, ultra, right? And you can do it all on medium if you wanted to. All right, and then I'll show you a way to get 2 more extra hits. Too late. All right, so I'll try to do it right this time. This is what's irritating me, getting it perfect, and then now I'm screwing it up. So I saw this in a video, early 2000s, I guess. But you can catch some crouching quick kicks. Now, if you tried this straight out of a normal like combo, you see it drops. But if you start with a universal jump in, so if I jump in with quick punch and press quick kick, you can squeeze in a quick kick before the linker, and you can do it just before the ultra. Missed again. Anyway, it'll be 34, and then if you have a combo breaker, it'll be 36. So you have to hold on. Let's try it. I'm thinking about it too hard. There we go. All right, so that'll be 34. Yeah, with combo breaker to be 36. That's my personal highest. I'm not telling you that's the highest. Outside of well, the highest is 80 with everybody, because you can do this broken ultra glitch against Orchid. But yeah, I'm not gonna say that's the highest, but that's the highest I've done. So the whole thing though is you have to kind of time that that low kick properly. So you want to charge forward so that you're charging your linker. So you charge down forward so you can crouch kick. Then when you press back medium punch, you want to go to down back so you can get another crouching kick, and then do the ultra after. But anyway, mess it up a little bit, but I'm not re-recording it again, so that's just what it is, man. And I did a rough take before that too, like just an idea of like what are the things I want to cover, and then I did a 30 minutes, checked the video didn't record, just the audio, and then did it again. So this time I've actually got my HDMI signal going through 2 different capture devices, so hopefully one of them captured. So unbelievable. So next up is going to be Orchid, and Orchid is similar to TJ in that she's kind of a rule breaker, right? Everybody else is kind of follows the same kind of rules as far as opener auto, linker auto. Orchid and TJ, they just, they'll add extra linkers in, and Orchid's got some, like, her cartwheel, it's only got the one auto right after the fierce. That way you see the, cartwheel punches. That was one way to always tell if somebody knew what was going on in KI. If they were getting hit by that, like they hadn't played enough, because it's such an obvious, like, what the breakers are. It's like it's a fierce kick, flip, and it's a quick punch. So you got 2 huge opportunities to break. You do medium to break that flip, and if she catches you with the punches, you do fierce. So anyway, Yeah, hopefully that was helpful. Yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.